Juveniles who were or are sentenced to life without the possibility of parole may get a second chance thanks to a bill signed by Governor Jerry Brown. 23 ABC's Christine Din explains how Senate Bill 9 works and has reaction.
Kyle Hoffman, Louis Palafox, and David Moses were all juveniles when they beat their elderly victims to death. Hoffman and Palafox are serving life without parole sentences, and Moses faces the same fate when he is sentenced later this month. But they and more than 300 other juvenile lifers in California may get a second chance under SB 9, which Governor Jerry Brown has approved. The bill would give inmates serving life without parole sentences for murders they committed as juveniles a chance to ask judges to reconsider their sentences after they serve at least 15 years in prison. The judges could reduce the no parole sentence to 25 years to life with the possibility of parole. District Attorney Lisa Green strongly opposes the bill.
It just sends a message there's no finality in the decisions of the courts when legislation like this is signed by the governor.
Interim Public Defender Conrad Moore says the Supreme Court indicates life without parole sentences for juveniles is cruel and unusual punishment.
And that's because juveniles are different. First, they lack the maturity of adults. Second, they're more susceptible to negative influences. And third, their character is less fixed. That is, that there's a greater opportunity for redemption.
Clinical psychologist Dean Haddock has assessed dozens of juvenile lifers.
People at age 16 to 18 aren't really any different than a person who's 19. And one of the problems that happens once a person is in prison, regardless of their age, they do tend to get more sociopathic and have less conscience about what they do and what they did.
Green says the bill is a setback.
You know, I don't see it so much as a setback for the legal system, but I do see it as a setback for victims. It totally ignores the concept of closure for victims. There should be accountability, and people should be responsible for their actions, whether they are 16 or 17 or 60.
Moore believes very few inmates will actually get their sentences reduced.
Most of the individuals who were convicted of crimes they committed as juveniles probably will still die in prison.